There was this story of a young lady there who, she was in her 30s. She was like a PA to a woman of God. And then, of course, she was praying, marriage. So she said one day she was praying and the Lord said, just stop all this. Focus on the assignment that I've given you. I'll give you your husband. But I'm preparing you. I'm preparing him. The time is not yet. Then the Lord said to her that in 2 years from now, your husband will come. She said, in fact, as soon as she heard that word, she just went to sleep. She just forgot everything about the whole marriage thing. So one day she went to preach, and it was now a rainy day. And by the time she was coming out from the car to get in the hall where she was to preach, her hair was all wet. In fact, her makeup was running over, pressed down, shaking together, running over. And then she just got into the hall, preached her message. She was leaving, and that day was her birthday. She was leaving when a gentleman walked up to her and said, I'm so sorry to embarrass you, but as you stepped into this hall and you were preaching, the Lord said to me that this is your wife. She said it was later when she got back home, she realized that it was 2 years to the day that God spoke to her, and it was actually her birthday. All right, now so God was able to work because she rested. She left the matter in God's hand. You see, you know what Jesus said? He said, which of you, by taking thoughts, by being anxious, can actually change this thing that you are anxious about? The anxiety, worry, all of that doesn't ever change anything in our lives. But learning to trust God, learning to just put our lives in his hand and say, God, I leave it in your hand, that's what is needed.